knows, last video we discussed about series, about data frames. Today we are going to talk about a new topic in Python, that is how to plot whatever data I'm having, how to analyze, how to view in different way, how to visualize in different formats, how to visualize in form of charts, in form of waves, so that direct decision can be taken and we can solve any problem. If I'm having enough data of my company for last 5 years, if I wanted to launch a new product, when I should launch, at what time I should launch, so a last record I just can view with the help of this plotting in Python. And Python is very famous for analyzation in that data, for visualization of data, for plotting in data, so all such kind of things we are simply going to start today direct on Google Colab. So I'm going to create over here a new notebook because we are going to start this new topic. I'm going to start with a plotting. I'm going to teach you the simple tricks, how to plot a graph, how to plot multi-graph, how to plot a graph with different colors, with different markers. All these things can be done. I'm going to write over here plotting because this is plotting in Python. So guys, some new libraries we are going to start over here. We are going to use over here. I've already told you in my last lectures that we have a pandas, we have a numpy, we have a pyplot, matplot, lib.pyplot. We have such kind of libraries which I'm going to import today. So I'm going to write over here import, which we used multiple times in our last classes. I'm going to write over here matplotlib. Matplotlib means this is for plotting. This is a library for plotting, and matplotlib I'm having some mathematical functions also available with this. I'm writing here pyplot. So guys, matplotlib.pyplot. So from matplotlib, I'm having a pyplot. I'm going to pick pyplot. If you wanted to see suggestions, you can see, like, right now the suggestions are not coming up, but if you write matplotlib.pyplot, this is the name of this library. Again, I'm going to use over here a shortcut, that is PLT. Mostly we just recognize, matplotlib that .pyplot with the help of PLT. So I've used here PLT so that I can plot my graph. So whenever I wanted to write, matplotlib.pyplot, I will not be writing such long words, such long, this two words I could not write. So instead of writing this thing, I'll be simply writing PLT. So I'm going to use over here, first of all, a week, because definitely I need to draw something. I need to draw some graph. And we all know, like, guys, whenever I'm having a graph, I'm having x-axis, I'm having y-axis. So I just need to give some numbers to my x-axis. I need to give some numbers to my y-axis so that a graph can be drawn. I'm coming over here. I'm going to draw, I'm going to give over here two attributes, at least two attributes I need to give over here. So I'm writing some weeks here, like 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5. This is all enough. I'm going to write here 2. So I'm having these 5 weeks. I'm coming back to my next line, and weeks means how, in these weeks how much earning I'm having. Like, for example, I'm doing some work from home. I'm doing like based on weeks, and I'm getting some earnings. So how much earning I'm getting in first week? I'm getting like 100, and in second I could say I'm getting 500. Then my earning is increased all of a sudden. Then 2500. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I could say this is 25 a week, and this is 5,000. So this is, this is the earning. Maybe I'm just written over here earning 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm having all 5 weeks earning over here. Now if I wanted to plot this thing on a graph, how to do this, guys? So can you see this thing? This is PLT. This is a shortcut of matplotlib.pyplot. I'll be plotting over here. I'm going to write here plt.plot. If you want a suggestion, you can press control space key together. Right now I'm not getting suggestion due to maybe some internet glitch. So I'm going to write over here plt.plot, and in this plot I'm going to give x-axis and y-axis. I'm giving, week will be considered as x-axis and earning will be considered as y-axis. So this much I have done, guys. Now what else I need to do? I have done already everything, and I just needed to show my plotting now. So I'm going to write over here plt.show, and I'm going to run. I'm ready to run. This, always remember, guys, this show is a function. Show is a kind of function which is going to show your plotting on screen. Control Enter key I'm going to press together. My code is working, guys. It is going to take some minutes. And yeah, here you can see that you are getting over here a plotting. So this is my, this is my 10, 15, 20, 2.5, 30, and I'm having my earning also given over here. So this is all over, like you can see that you are getting weeks, you are getting earning, you are getting each and everything accordingly. Now, one more thing I just wanted to say, that maybe like for example, I just want to do some labeling on my x-axis and y-axis. So this is again possible, guys. I'm going to write over here plt dot x, and label I'm going to write over here label. So I'm writing here x label. Okay, so this is my x label. Now what I need to do in my x label, what I need to do, I'm simply writing over here week. So week is my x label, and I'm going to write over here for y label. Definitely I'm going to write plt dot yla, and this is my lab. This is my y label. What I wanted to write in my y label is, for example, simple earning I wanted to, maybe I'm designing, something for my company. I just in ppt I just wanted to show to my colleagues, like how much the product is working, how the product is going, how the product is earning, how the product is growing week by week. So I just can use this x label and y label. Okay, so this is for plotting, guys. All each and everything about plotting. So I'm simply writing over here. This is each and everything about plotting, and I'm going to press Control Enter key together. Now you can see like I'm having my labels over here. This is earning, and this is week. This is my label. So this is a good example of plotting. You can plot very easily. Simply you can design whatever you want, and you can plot it on your graph. So just 2 minutes to you guys. Kindly implement. All right, guys, the next example, just going to tell you one more function. So I'm having one more function I'm going to implement here itself, guys. FLT dot figure also we have, like if I wanted to write over some figure number at at the bottom of my, of my chart. So of my graph, that is again done. I'm writing here FIGSI. Set E. This is figure size. You can see this is the figure size, but we need to set some value over here. I'm going to put a round bracket, and I'm writing over here some figure size, like I'm writing height and the width. Both of these two things I need to write, and I'm going to run it. So you will be able to see like it, the figure will be adjusted. This square will be adjusted according to this. So the figure size is 15 and 7. So this is the size. This size can be taken like this. If I'm writing here 70, so this will be a little increased. If I'm writing here 7,000, you can see it is actually affecting on my size. So what I can do with the help of figure, like with the help of figure, I just can make it a plotting will be too large or too small. Such kind of things can be done. So to change the plot size as per your requirement, so plotting size can be changed with the help of this. If I wanted to make some changes with this 15, all right, this is 1500 as of now. Now you can see the plotting size, the plotting area, this will be considered, this will be taken under consideration here. Now plt dot grid, whether I want it to grid or not. So I'm having grid functions also available with me. I'm going to press Control space together, and this is my grid. And what I need to do in grid, I just simply need to do over here, that is true. Okay, Control and Enter key together. So grading means the graph area will be gridded, like grading I'll be able to see like what is grid. So this I'll be able to see. So let me see what is the error. I'm going to show it once again. I'm going to run it once again. All right, so this is all about my grid function is not working as of now. I'm going to tell you once again in my next example. So I'm having some other examples over here like marker and all these functions also I can use, how to mark, how to change the color. So I'm going to tell you all of these things also. I'm going to use over here plt.plot. So I'm writing here plt dot plot. This I'm writing plt dot plot, and I'm going to write over here a color, like what all the colors I want. I'm writing here x comma a comma b. And this B I'm going to write in single inverted comma, and I'm going to come out and I'm writing over here plt dot show once again because I wanted to show this thing once again. I'm coming at the end and I'm pasting this thing and I'm running this thing over here. So what I'm getting, like, I'm just going to make, I'm going to give over here a color. So what is A and what is B, what is X and A, this I just wanted to set over here, like what is my X and what is my, so I'm writing over here week, and here I'm going to write earning, and I'm going to run this. So here you can see, guys, I've written this B color code is for blue, and if I'm writing here R, so that is for red. So I'm having different color. So I'm writing here R. If I'm writing here R, so now if I'm scrolling it down, you will be able to see here I'm having my second graph. So this is my first graph, guys, where I could see, like, I'm showing my graph with the figure with the X label and Y label. And this is my second graph where you can see it is gridded. I'm having grid over here, and here I'm representing, my code is representing the axis of, weeks and earning with a red color. So the more times you are writing show, the graph will be visible to you once again. It will be showing it to you like once again. So what I'm doing over here, I'm going to remove this thing and I'm going to run this out once again. So direct, you will be able to see a graded one if you're going to do this thing. So I've written over here graded one. Okay, so I'm going back. What I'm going to go back, what I'm going to do over here, I'm writing here plt dot show. This I have written, and I'm going to run this once again. That is control and enter key to gather. So you will be able to see this grid. I'm going to remove from here. I've already shown with this X, Y, and figure, and here I'm going to apply grid, means you will be able to see my, my graph will be graded like this. And how to give a color, like if you wanted to change a color, on which you need to change a color. I'm designing up I'm plotting, my graph, and in plotting I wanted to give as a x-axis week and earning, and this is the color R, that is red. Let's write over here K, and I'm going to tell you like what is the meaning of K. Guys, K means a black color. Here we are not using B for blue color, B for black color, because B we have already used for blue color. So it's understood like K I'm using here for black color. So whatever color you want, you just simply can write over here that color. Now I'm going to use over here some sine theta and cos theta, because we all know we can plot the graph for sine theta also, we can plot the graph for cos theta also. So I'm simply going to write over here matplot, and now I'm having a code already. So instead of writing it again and again, I just wanted to copy paste the code. So I've copied the code. I'm going to come over here and I'm going to paste my code as it is, and I'm going to modify. So here I have paste, that is import matplotlib.pyplot as a PLT I have used. I'm going to write over here that is import, and I'm writing here numpy as np. I'm writing over here. Now I'm writing here x is equal to, I'm writing here x is equal to, and I'm going to arrange over here. I'm writing here np dot arrange. np dot arrange means I'm simply just putting up some stuff inside. 0 dot comma, I'm writing here 10 and comma 0.1. Coming back to my next line, I'm going to explain you after this thing, like once I've written this much. Now inside A, what I'm going to write over here, I'm writing a np dot cos theta. I'm having cos, but inside this I'm going to write here x. All right, now I'm coming over here and I'm writing here B is equal to, I'm writing here np dot. Now here you can use sine theta, cosec theta, tan theta, anything can be taken up here, and I'm writing here x. And I'm going to tell you now, guys, why I'm using here x. Let me complete. I'm writing here plt dot plot, because I wanted to plot. Definitely one is for x-axis, another is for y-axis, and next one is for color. I'm writing here B, coming over here and writing plot dot show, and it's all done. If you want to apply here a grid, you can write plt dot grid true, and this is all done. I'm going to run this thing. So this should be my plt. I'm writing here plt. This is my plt. In arrange, I'm writing here np dot arrange, and this arrange spelling is, I just need to modify, and this is control enter. This is arrange. np dot cos, I'm writing x. This is cos, this is not cox, so spelling mistake is there. I'm going to run this out once again, and now you will be able to see, guys, what is the outcome. I'm going to show you the output. This is the output. So what I'm doing actually, what is the meaning of this line? X is equal to np dot arrange, means arrange is a kind of ready-made function which is going to start the value from one place to another place. That means I need to start up, a number from 0.5. I need to go till 10, and each time I need to give a gap of 0.1 in between. So randomly I'll be getting some value which I'm going to give inside cos. I'll be taking in A. I'll be giving to sine. I'll be taking in B. And here I have written in A and B. I have written, I just passed as a x-axis, and y-axis color is B. That is blue, and I'm going to show you the grid. So this is like, you just can give some random values and you will be getting some random inputs, and in place of sine I just can write tan theta or cosec also, but then in that case the output will be quite different. I'm going to run this now. So I'll be getting a quite different output. So in place of B I'm going to write here R. So I'll be getting, different values, different colors. So like this. So this is again, another kind of plotting. You can say, you can write over here cosec also. So in place of cos theta, if I'm writing here cosec, what will be happening then? I'm going to run this thing. I'm having cosec, but cosec it is not getting. So I'm just going to write over here cos theta. This is cost function I'm going to use over here. So cos and tan I'm having, and this will be the output. So I just can use, multiple things. If I wanted to give a gap, like I just can write over here 20, and I'm giving over here a gap of 0.5. And now if I'm going to run, I'll be getting some other output. It will be like this. So, we have different types of values. And if I wanted to give a break of one, I wanted to skip from one, means how you will be starting from 1 to 10. Either you can jump by one, either you can take two jumps and then you can land, and then again two jumps and then land. So this is a gap. This is a step, means how much bigger steps you need, one step, two step, or how many steps. So this is all about, the code, guys. Definitely we have different colors. We have R, we have a GGs for green, guys. So it's understood if I'm writing GGs for green, so you will be able to see multiple colors. Okay, we have a cyan color, we have a white color also. If I'm writing here C, I'll be getting a cyan color over here. So this is a cyan color. So this is very easy. In fact, if you wanted to give a land width, like a width and a height, if you wanted to change under plotting, so that is again possible. I've written all these things. I'm going to add up here, line width also. So I'm writing here line, and I'm going to write here line width also. So let me see if I'm having a line width available here. I'm writing here line width is 2. This 2 I have written, and I'm going to run this now. So I've added line width with a color. So you can see the line width is also possible. I'm writing here line width is 5. So line width will be, a lead. You can say the pointer of the pen will be a little bigger. So such kind of things can be done in this way. So 2 minutes to you guys. Please practice, and then we will be coming back on the next example. Now guys, I'm going to add up here one more thing, that we have a line style also. Like if you wanted to add up here line style, so we have a different type of line style. Like we have a dashed line style, we have a solid line style. So I'm simply going to write over here dashed, and then see what is dashed line style. So here you will be getting, this is dashed line style. So we have a different types of line style. We have a solid line, we have a dashed line, we have a simple line also. So we have multiple types of line which we can use. Dashed line, we have a line style, different types of line styles we have. In fact, a line style, inside line style in double inverted comma also I just can write. Like you can see, if I'm using over here, like if I'm putting up here a dot, so that will be my line style. So the system, this version is not understanding, so I'm simply going to write over here a dashed one as of now, and I'm going to run it once again. So it is going to show me a dashed line style. I'm having dotted also, dash dot also. So I'm writing here dash dot line also. So this also can be done. This is dash and dotted line also can be done. So here we have, like, we have a different types of, like cyan I could change with a red color also. So different types of things we are having available with us, which we can use in different ways. Now I'm going to tell you the marker also I'm having, guys. The different types of marker also I can use. So I'm simply going to write over here. I'm putting over here a comma, and I'm going to tell you, like, I'm having a marker also. Like I can write a marker and in single inverted comma I'm writing D, and this is like a marker. So this is you can realize like it is little dark, which can be done with the help of marker. In fact, marker size topic is also like this is again an attribute, that is marker size. So if you want, you can take a marker size. This is my marker size, and my marker size is 5 6 or whatever you want, like 5 6 10 can be taken. If I'm writing here 10, guys, this will be my marker size will be little bigger now. So this you can see, this is my marker size. We have marker red, marker edge color, like edge. If you wanted to give a edge color for the marker, so I am having, this is I'm writing here marker edge color. So I'm having marker edge color. So this I'm having, like this is marker. If you wanted to read, you can read. I'm having marker edge color. So what color I'm giving in marker edge color, I wanted to give as a red. So here I need to write full, that is red color. Control enter key pressed it together, and you can see this is a marker color, the marker. If I want, I just can write over here cyan also. Let's see what will be happening, like if I'm writing cyan. So you can see this is a edge color. Edge means where I'm getting pointers, that is my edge color. I can write over here K also, that is a black color. It will be little darkened, like you will be able to see where I left the pointers, where I'm having the pointers, that also can be done. So amazing examples I am having, good examples I am having. If I wanted to show, like I'm just simply going to make over here a hash. If I wanted to use like plt dot, I'm writing plot, and I'm simply writing over here, that is a comma uh, B, comma, and I'm writing in single, that is RO, row. If I'm writing like this, so how will be my graph? I'll be able to see only the main dots in my graph instead of lines. I'll be able to see simply, simply I'll be able to see the dots, the main dots, you can say. So this is again, like if you wanted to apply a grid over here, guys, this is again possible. PLT dot grid, I just could say this is my grid, and inside a grid function I simply need to say like true, T is capital true, and I'll be writing like this and control and key together. So this is true, like yes, exactly, I am having grids inside my plot, inside my graph I'm having grids. So we can use graphs in multiple ways. We can say yes to grid, we can say no to grid. I'm having x-axis, I'm having y-axis, I'm having plots, x label, y label, multiple things, guys. So 2 minutes to you, kindly practice, then we will be moving towards our next example. All right, guys. Now after graph, I'm moving towards the scatter. We have a scatter graph also available with us. Like how to, like if I'm having so much huge database along with me, so much data I'm having, and I'm analyzing. If I wanted to, to put up my different streams, my different sets data in different colors, so that I can analyze. So I just will be able to code for those kind of numericals too. So I'm writing importing here, import numpy as np. First of all, I'm going to scroll this down so that you all will be able to see. This is my numpy. Definitely I'm going to use over here a number library now, and I'm going to import here because I've already copied, so I just can paste. This is already copied. Now next thing what I'm going to use, I'm going to use over here random function. I'm going to tell you like how you can use random function. So I'm having np dot ran, and if you press control enter key, you will be able to see this amazing function, that is random. I'm having a random function dot R A and D. So what function I just can use over here from random, I'm going to use over here RANDINT int. This function I'm going to use because I'm going to pick some random integer from this specified set. So I'm writing here like I just needed to pick some random value from 1 to 100, from 1 to 100, and size also I just need to give over here what will be the size of the values. I'm going to write over here because I just need to pick random value with the size. I'm writing at 250. This is 250 comma And I'm not going to give over here the ending size, and I'm going to copy this thing. This is copied, coming over here, and I've pasted this thing. Again, I have pasted this thing, and this is my x1 is already there. This I'm going to make as a y1. So this is my y1. Okay, and this can be my Z1. So I'm having three sets available with me over here, and each and everywhere I could say like it is starting from 1 going till 100, and the size is 250 and it's same. Now what I'm going to do over here is like I'm just going to talk about something about size also, like what is the range, what will be the range of the size, because I need to give some size also. So I'll be taking over here a range function. A range function we have already discussed in Python inside for loop. What is range function? Range function always works from beginning to a stop value with the steps. So I've given the steps also. So I have got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 sets, which I'm going to start plotting now. So PLT dot scatter, always remember you need to give over here the name of the graph which you are using. So I'm not writing here PLT dot plot. Now I'm going to use over here PLT dot scatter. And what all the things I want to scatter, guys? I want to scatter x1 with y1. X1 and y1 will be taken on x-axis and y-axis, and I'm going to use over here a color will be red. So this set only will be shown with a red color. And what will be the s will be the size over here. So size is same, will be given to all. And I'm going to make 2 3 sets because I'm having a same graph. Again I'm going to write over here, but this time this time x and and z combination can be done. So I'm making definitely color I have to change, otherwise I won't be able to see the color, what is the difference. Here again x y x z and now y z. So here I'm going to write like z, and the color definitely will be cyan, and size will remain same. So guys, I have plotted everything. X and y axis also I need to give plt dot x label. This I'm going to work over here like this is x label, and x label what I need to write here, I just can write whatever you need to write. So I'm just going to write over these are x values. So these all are my x values. I'm copying this thing, coming back to my next line, and here I'm going to write my y, and this is my y label. This is all done. So x label, y label, and I'm going to write over here plt dot show. So it's all done. All right, so here I'm having a result in front of me. Like you all can see that I am having x y and different colors. So this is what scatter graph, this is known as. Like I'll be able to see, okay, I'm having x y and z. X is going to show me the red color, y is like if I'm having, you can see when I'm relating my x and y together I'm having red. When I relate to x and z together I'm having b, and z and y together I'm having c. So just for data analyzation, we use Python. If I'm having so much stuff, so you can see I'm not having, as of now, like I'm not having any big database along with me. So I'm using here X. Instead of creating, I'm using here X. I'm picking up random number, from 1 to 100. So if we definitely need to take, 1 to 100 only, so that some of the matching thing, if I can get, I'll be able to scatter over here. But if you wanted to write here like 500, so a random number will be taken up from 500. If you wanted to write here 200, so a random number will be taken from 1 to 200. And then the possibility will be lesser, like, because I'm taking up here 1 to 100, here 1 to 500, here 1 to 200. And if I differentiate, like, one is ending up 100, another one is starting from 100, another one is like, if this is ending up on 500, this is starting from 500 and going till 700. So I'll be like, possibility will be less here. Like I'll be not having here any matching content. Like, you can say content are they are not related with each other, they are very specific. So definitely, like, I just need to write such elements like which can correlate, which can match with each other, so that I'll be having a possibility where I can add up. I could see, okay, these many random numbers I'm coming from X and Y and Z, and I'm having a matching set, and I'm going to show it to you. So like this we can work up, guys. Like this we can implement. Now in next example, we are going to learn how to how to create a bar chart. Like, if I've done scatter, if I wanted to draw a bar chart, how to do this thing, guys. So what I'm going to do, I'm simply copying this much so that I can paste it in some other page and I can work. Instead of a scatter, I'm going to draw a bar chart now. So this much I have copied. I'm going to come over here on my new code and I'm pasting this here. So what is going to happen, like, I'm just going to I'm just going to draw, my A, B and C, so that I can correlate my A, B and C together, because in bar chart is quite different. I could not use over here scatter, because in scatter I'm having multiple variations where I have used my random. But instead of, a scatter, I'm going to work up here for bar chart. So let's draw bar chart. I'm simply going to design two different list two different attributes here, so that I can apply a bar chart. Okay, I'm having X, Y. I'm going to remove Z from here, and let's try like whether I'll be able to design a bar chart with this possibility or not. So instead of writing plt dot scatter, I'm going to draw here plt dot bar, and I'm going to write over here X comma Y, and I'm simply going to write over here plt dot show. And show is my function, guys. We all know with the help of show I'll be able to see my bar chart. Here it is done. Let's see. So this is my bar chart. I've already told you guys, because I'm having so much possibility. So let's make it like 10, so that I'll be able to see the bar chart properly. Okay, so this is my bar chart, and I just wanted to write over here a color. Also, I'm writing here red color, and I'm going to run it again. Now the possibility is very less. I'm having only red. So I'm going to remove this, and I'm going to run it now. I'm not having very big possibility now. I'm having only 1 to 10. So random numbers will be coming up from 10, and I'm going to draw a bar chart of this thing. So I'm having one more thing, like if I'm having two, three charts, like I, instead of writing np.random, I just can put up some data also instead of this thing. Like I just can write over here 5 comma 6 comma 7 comma 6. Like I've written 1 2 3 4 4 values I have given inside square bracket, and I'm going to write once again. So these are my four values. Once again, I have written, I'm going to run it. So I'll be getting a different bar chart right now, because you can see like, because I'm having different variations. I'm having X is different set and Y slightly different. So the common things can be taken up and can be designed in form of bar chart. In fact, X label and Y label also can be written over here. So you will be able to see the labeling also, like how many labelings like X label can be done, Y label can be done instead of bar chart. So just next to the bar chart, I just can write over here PLT dot label X or X label. I'm having X label here. Okay, here I'm having X label. I just can write something here, only X, and this is to be copied. Coming back to my next line, here I'm writing Y. This is my Y, and control enter key. I pressed it together and I'll be able to see this bar chart. So these are bars can be used. So guys, we know like each and every chart is having its own area. They like pie chart is different, scatter chart is different. A scatter chart we use when I wanted to see the possibility, bar chart I used when I wanted to see the progress. So each and every chart is having its own usability. So we have done bar chart, guys. Kindly implement, and next we will be moving up towards the next towards the different types of charts. Now next I'm going to work up with a pie chart. I'm going to explain like how you can draw a pie chart. So I'm going to design here. I'm going to copy this line because I seriously wanted to use these two different types of libraries. I'm coming up here. I'm going to paste this thing here and let's scroll it down. And I'm going to add some content here. I've imported both the things. I'm going to write over here col call, and I'm going to add few things over here, few numbers I'm going to add here. Okay, and again comma, and some more content here, some more contents I've added, 1 2 3 4 5. I've added around 5 content here about columns. So now some sections also I'm going to add here, some very specific about the column, and accordingly I'm going to put over here the section. I'm having A, and then here I'll be having B. Here I'll be having a section C, A, B, C, D, and E. So I'll be having the section D, and here I'll be using a section E. So I'm having, you can see I'm having around the equal attributes. I'm having equal attributes in column and section 1 2 3 4 5 and 1 2 3 4 5. So I'm having 5. So what I'm going to do, like I'm simply going to give over here title also, because we can give a title also to a pie chart. So I'm using over here title, and any title, like I'm simply going to write over here, this is my pie chart. So I've written over here, this is my pie chart. Okay, now I'm going to design a pie chart. So I'm writing here PLT dot, and I'm writing here PIE, because I'm going to design a pie chart. So I'm writing here, this is pie. Now in pie, what I need to give, guys, I need to give COL, and after COL, label means what label will be there. So I'm just going to write over here who will be presenting labels. In labels, I'm going to present a section. So I'm going to press Control space, and here I'm having a section. I'm going to come to my next line. PLT is ready to show. So PLT dot show is a function I'm going to run by pressing Control and Enter key together. So this is a pie chart, guys. You can see like according to my ratio, 500 is the smallest one. So I'm getting a very least, and if I'm making 800 like equal, if I'm doing, I'll be getting a equal pie chart, means every portion will be equal, every portion will be equal. So I'm going to run it once again. So this thing you need to identify, this thing you need to understand. The pie chart will be all equal because I'm getting this thing. So, this is amazing thing, guys. And along with this, like if you're very specific about the color shade, I just wanted to tell you one more thing. You can add over here auto PCT also. Auto PCT is equal to, in double inverted comma, means this is a some color code, some color code which I'm writing over here. That is percentage 1.1 F, and again I'm putting over here percentage and percentage, and I'm going to run it. So now you will be getting some different color code along with the number ratio also. If you're writing like this, auto PCT means I just want a number in between. So percentage, and I just need, this 1.1 F, that is a color code. I just need, the portion, meaning of this is portion, whatever portion I'm getting inside, I just need to write that portion. Again, I'm going to make some changes so that some different portions can be taken. I'm writing here 700, some variation will be there, and I will be able to see some different types of shapes inside pie chart. So this is, guys, amazing, you know. So we have different types of colors, we have different types of shades inside pie chart, which you can explore, and you can see, like, if you're writing instead of 1.1f, if you're writing 2.2f, then let's see what will be happening. I'm writing here 2.2. This is 2. So here I'm going to tell you one more example. You can leave the last example due to some marks issues, due to some x and y axis issues. It is not working. So guys, I have imported here matplot lib.pyplot as a PLT, numpy is NP. I'm using here array for one axis. For another axis, I have given over here some labels, some explodes, and plt.py chart I'm using over here. I'm using only one axis here, that is why. And for labels, I'm giving over here my labels. So apple, bananas, cherries, and dates will be available around the pie chart, and you will be getting the sharing of y means inside this, and my explode means this will be the explode, this will be the partition. I just want 0.2000. So 0.2 portion will be highlighted with the help of explodes. And inside explode, I need to write like how much portion I need to give for explode. So I'll be writing over here my explode, and I'm going to run this now. Now after execution, you will be able to see it will be little highlighted. So this is the meaning of explode, guys. You can see apple is little highlighted because apple portion is 0.2. If I'm writing this again 0.2, what will happen? This again will be highlighted. Explode will be applied over here also. So you can see like it is again highlighted. So I'm having, pie chart, the color is already, designed, colors are already given. Okay, this will be the color. Arrays also I have written. So explode means this, the portion which you wanted to highlight, the greatest portion will be highlighted. If I'm writing a 0.6, then see 0.6 portion will be highlighted, because this is for dates. 0.6 I have written. So this will be highlighted in a proper way, like, because you can see the dates, the number is the smallest number, that is 15 is given. If I'm writing in 100, then see what will be happening. The most portion, the biggest portion will be given to dates, and the explode portion will be 0.6. So this only will be exploded. If I don't want to explode this one, then keep it here, like, let it be 0 only. If you don't want to explode, if you want to explode, then how much you want it to explode. If you're writing here 0.6, it will be exploded a lot. If I'm writing here 0.1, a very simple highlighted, you can see very simple, a very small portion, like it is highlighted. If you're writing a 0.25, then you see like it is again a very smallest portion, like explode will not be very higher. So we will be able to do like this. So we have done our pie plotting here, like it is done, it is completed. I've explained you guys how you can use different type of marker, how you can use bar, scatter, pie chart, how different types of charts can be used. Now by referring this, you will be able to design different types of charts in Python under pyplot. Always remember, like, we need to import very important library for this, that is matplotlib pyplot. Matplotlib dot pyplot we have to use, and always alias like with the help of PLT, so that it will be easy for you to use the functions from this library. Just like pandas, we use PD, NumPy, we use NP. Similarly, matplotlib.pyplot, we use PLT. So thank you so much for watching this video. In next video, we will be talking